no shit like that. He's not doing shit like that. Like he's doing, I don't know. Like it just seems like we try to just like cast aspersions on players like that. Not we, but like the media in general. And then like the stories get hyped up. So I don't see him as like an off the field issue. It just seems like his name just keeps getting thrown through the dirt. But even so, on the field, he's a fucking phenomenal player. And he's a running back. So I don't mind him sitting out and trying to get paid, man. You got to get that money while you can. Like, I'm all for players. Like, you got to get that money while you can. And if this is the route that you want to take to get your money, like Le'Veon sat out a whole season until he got what he deserved or what he thought he deserved. So I don't blame him. But I do understand what you're saying, though. You know, you're in your third year. But he's proved it. It's not like he has, like, one season and then now he's sitting out. He's proved it for 3 straight seasons. So that's my thoughts on that one there.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just...
And then also to me, he makes that whole offense go. Like without him, I don't think Dak is going to be as good as he's been, or will be as good as he is.
Yeah, I'm not the person that says, you know, you gotta you sign it, you gotta abide by it. Like I'm not that, but I just don't understand holdouts 2-3 years before a contract is going to expire. Like I'm okay with like, all right, it's the last year. Like, what are we doing? Are we staying together? Are we leaving? Like, am I leaving at the end of the year? Like, blah blah blah. Like, those I'm cool with, but I'm not. I don't know, especially in the NFL where they can franchise tag you for like an additional like 2 years or something.
That's another thing as well.
You know, so yeah, I understand like, you know, that last year. Like, all right, I need to know what's going on. I need to know our plans for the future. Whether is this my last year or am I going somewhere? Like, what's up? But I just feel like when you have multiple years left in the contract, I think that's going too far. I think so. In my opinion, if you got multiple years left in your contract, then you shouldn't be. I don't know. That'd be like you signing a deal for $6 million a year for 4 years, and then after your second year, you'd be like, oh wait, I was the league's highest rusher for 2 years. I shouldn't be making $6 million. I should be making $9 million. Now I'm not gonna play for this $6 million. Why? You just and at the nigga when your shit come up, you gonna get buku money.
But this is football though, man. One hit can literally end your career. Literally. So you gotta strike when it's hot. You got to. That's the only power that these players got. Like you said, they can get franchise tagged after that 4-year deal. Yeah. And now, you know, you're still getting paid, but it's not guaranteed. You don't have a guaranteed money. Like if you get hurt, okay, that 1 year and then you're done. So I don't blame them. You got to do what you got to do. And that's what you got to do. You do it.
So do you see Dak as a $30 million quarterback?
Yeah, he's going to get paid.
Do you see Dak as a $30 million quarterback?
Do I think he's worth the money? No. But nowadays it's the going rate. It's the going rate for quarterbacks.
But it's tough for like if you look at the accomplishments of Dak Prescott, right? All right, last 3 years, two NFC East titles, or was it 2 NFC East or 2 playoffs? It was one of the two. It's either 2 playoffs or 2 NFC East titles.
Yeah, I think it's just 2 playoff bursts because I think the Eagles won it 2 years ago. They won it last year, right? Okay. And then did they win it his rookie season?
I think so.
They might have won his rookie season. So yeah, probably 2 titles, 2 division titles.
It's So since I've been in the league, we missed playoffs, I think, once. I think he's already got the same amount of playoff wins as Tony Romo. So, I mean, to be America's team, quote unquote, is already he's doing well. I mean, he's not making the team lose. You know what I'm saying? Like he's done fairly well ever since stepping into the role of a starter. So I can't be mad at Dak for wanting the bread, but I don't look at Dak and say he's top 12 quarterback. Like I just don't look at Dak and be like, yeah, you're a top 12 quarterback.
You don't think so? Top 12? Top 10?
All
right, so let's do a list.
Give me a second.
Then. Yeah, let's do a list. Now, we just name off the quarterbacks. You gotta look at it. So
I gotta look at it. All right.
So let's
just name some. Let's just name some.
Russell Wilson.
All right, Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes, Drew Brees, Matt Ryan, Tom Brady, Phillip Rivers,
Aaron Rodgers.
Did I say Phillip Rivers?
Yeah.
I'm missing a goat. I'm missing a goat in here, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, people yelling at this shit right now.
Right. Because I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing? Come on, help me. Andrew Luck.
Luck. Okay.
How many is that? 9.
That's 8.
That's 8. Cam Newton.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take Cam over him.
Divisions. Go to Ben Watson. Oh, not Jesus.
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, I'll take Deshaun over.
How many is that?
Okay, that's 10.
Wentz.
Carson Wentz. Okay.
Divisions.
Would you say Roethlisberger? Did we say him?
Did we? No, yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah. What division am I missing? I'm missing a division.
Okay, so we got Aaron Rodgers, Kirk Cousins. Would you say Kirk? He's better than Kirk. I mean, you can think of the young quarterbacks in
I'm
there.
missing somebody.
Like you got Jared Goff.
Okay.
You got Jared Goff in there. Would you take him over? Would you take Goff over Dak? I probably wouldn't.
Oh, that's questionable.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't myself. Baker Mayfield, you throw him in there. Mm-hmm. So I guess you make a valid argument. Top 12 quarterback.
I really can't just sit here and be like, yeah, you're hands down top 12.
Yeah,
like maybe one of them I could replace, but not anybody in that top 10.
Right.
Zero chance. Top 10.
I feel you.
But he's gonna get paid like a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's the going rate for quarterbacks, man.
It's crazy, man.
It is. It's nuts.
They gotta either raise the cap or they gotta start lowering these quarterbacks' pay. It's really gonna be detrimental to it is detrimental to the league. You see, the only teams that are making the playoffs and shit are teams that got the quarterback highest paid. Like I say, like probably 9 or 10 through 16. They're the only ones that are making the playoffs. The main ones are the ones that still got quarterbacks on rookie contracts.
Well, yeah, that's how teams are building their teams now. Like if you can get a rookie quarterback and that can come in and perform well, then you can build everything else around that.
Yeah,
that's usually how teams are going about it nowadays. Like you know,
that's literally what you have to do.
Yeah,
but then when you got to pay your quarterback, it's like everybody else goes to shit, or you're just going to start off with another new quarterback and then just let a goat walk. You know what I mean? Like that's stupid. You can't just let greatness walk. But then you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know. That's one thing I hate about football so much is that so much of the cap is being given to a quarterback. That's literally the only thing that bothers me, because then you can't build a team. Like it's too hard to build a team, man.
And it's crazy too. It's one of those things where like quarterback is the most important position, not only in football but in sports. Like, if you ain't got a quarterback, you're not going to be good. More than likely. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be good. Now, every now and then you have those anomalies that, you know, somehow, some way they fucking, like, you know, Baltimore, we had a legendary defense and we won a Super Bowl with Trent Dilfer. Same thing with Tampa Bay. They won with Brad Johnson. So, every now and then you could throw one of those in there. But majority of the time, if you don't got like a top 5, top 10 quarterback, you're not going to be that good. It's crazy, though. Yeah, the quarterbacks get paid. The motherfuckers get paid. And Dak's going to be another one on that list. And I mean, it's the going market. Like fucking Ryan Tannehill made it $100 million as a starting franchise quarterback. So I'm not mad at that. But
right. So
overall, though, I think Philly would take that division over Dallas if I had to pick a division winner between them. But I think it's going to be a battle right down to the end.
Next week, let's do let's go through the whole league and just do division winners and all that stuff. Let's do that next week.
Yeah, we can do that.
Real quick, let's just go over some quick highlights of what's going on this weekend and something we missed last weekend too.
Yeah, last week I watched the Pacquiao-Thurman fight.
40 years old.
Still got it.
12 rounds.
Crazy.
Split decision victory.
Honestly, I'm surprised it was split. Like Pacquiao was whooping his ass. He was like Thurman had so like the first like 6 rounds, it was all Pacquiao. Now he dropped him in the first. He was just too fast. Like I'm like, yo, Thurman looks like the old man in this fight. Pacquiao, you know, typical Pacquiao style, the punches and bunches, switching angles on him, cut off points was amazing. Thurman kind of turned it around in the like 7th, 8th, and 9th rounds where he's able to land some nice shots on Pacquiao. Honestly, there's a couple of shots I was like, damn, Pacquiao's still standing after that shit. But and then after that, Pacquiao again just kind of picked it up, and then battled it out and fucking won those last couple of rounds to finish it off. But yeah, split decision I didn't agree with. I thought Pacquiao won hands down. Like this one judge had it scored, I think it was 115 to 113 or 115 112. I think that was a correct score. Whatever one, like two of the judges had it like that. And I think that was the proper score for that fight. But yeah, shout out to Pacquiao. Like I guess him and Mayweather talking shit to one another again. I don't want to see that no more. Like we've seen that fight before. They're both way past their prime. I'm good on that fight. Keith Thurman. Kind of interesting to see where he goes from here. That's his first loss that he had in his career, and he lost to a legend. He lost to one of the GOATs of all time. So there's nothing to hang your head on, man. You know.
Now I saw Earl Spence has a fight coming up.
Yeah, Spence is fighting Sean Porter.
That's right.
That's gonna be an excellent fight. I'm looking forward to that one.
That next month, or is that like down the road, like September?
I think that's September. Yeah, I think that's in September there. So I'm looking forward to that fight. Ultimately, the main fight that we want to see is Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. That's
Which
the one
would never happen.
Yeah, that's the one that we, the fans
It'll
are
probably be in
clamoring for.
2028.
So we'll see. We'll see if that one happens. But there's another fight too that's to be made. Earl Spence and another welterweight. I can't think of his name right now. But there's some good fights that's to be made. Deontay Wilder fight coming up soon. He's fighting Ortiz.
That's in September too, right?
I'll look up the date. I don't know the exact date on it, but I'm looking forward to that fight. That was a real good heavyweight fight the first time they fought.
Oh, they fought before.
Yeah, Wilder knocked him out.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he gave Ortiz his first loss, I believe.
I like watching Wilder fight because it'd be making me think that I could box in my head because I'd be like, yo, all he do is just put his hand on somebody's forehead for like a second, and then that left hand, he put his left hand out there and then just sit there, and then his right hand just come in and be like, Kirkpatrick, and then he'd be like laying the nigga out. I'm like, god damn. Like, that's cold-blooded, man. Like, shit, it's that easy to hurt a nigga, that's crazy. And then I realized that I would then have to get hit in order to do boxing. Oh, never mind.
Their fight is November 9th, by the way.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, Ortiz and Wilder, November 9th. So, we'll see how that one goes there. Right. But yeah, boxing in a good spot right now. Gervonta Davis, he's fighting, I think, tomorrow. I think
one of the Charlos are fighting soon.
Okay.
The twins.
Yeah.
One of the twins is fighting soon, too. I don't know if it's the one with the belt or the one that lost the belt. I don't remember. I just know one of them was fighting. I don't know which one. I just seen it when I was scrolling on something. I like boxing. I like to watch it. I think that over the last like 2 or 3 years, I've really come to enjoy watching combat sports. So especially bare knuckle boxing, I think that shit is crazy because I just can't fathom that even being legal. but I really have started to enjoy watching that stuff. So I wouldn't say that I'm an expert at all in any combat sport, but I do enjoy watching them, and I like boxing. Boxing's in a decent spot, I say.
Yeah,
it's still behind.
It's still the fucking bullshit with politics is with holding boxing back.
Yeah, it's still behind by far, but it's got a slow curve up, right? Am I missing that? It's slowly curving up.
No, yeah, boxing is there. Like the super fights, whenever there's like a big fight. So like, if like let's say like Terrence Crawford and Spence was the fight, that would be bigger than like any UFC event. Period. Like that'll get more pay-per-view buys than any UFC event that you could think of. And it's crazy, like just like, but you don't get those fights. Like they don't make those fights for some reason. It's bullshit. So it's just one of those things. It's like, man, come on, like make the fight. We want to see these fights, like, and it's the politics holding them back. So you got these fucking promoters holding these fighters back. Like Gervonta Davis should be fighting Lomachenko soon. That's the fight we want to see. Actually, Lomachenko might be dodging Gervonta. I don't think he wants those problems. As good as he is, his footwork is crazy and shit, but Tank's a monster.
Yeah.
So.
I just love watching UFC more than boxing, strictly because it's just so many more variables.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, obviously, boxing is only your hands. Like, you just gonna catch these hands in multiple different ways. It's like watching an anime. Like, you're just getting your ass whooped with just these two hands. But in MMA, man, it's like, I'll choke your ass out, I'll kick you in the head, I'll fucking spin back elbow, hit you in the neck. Like, it's just so many variables to it, man. Like, oh man.
Yeah, MMA is doing a good job as well with the promotions. First of all, they make the fights that we want to see. That's number one.
Yeah.
Like, they don't hold back any great fights from us. And then two, they was able to make that deal with ESPN. So now that you've seen that everywhere on the internet, Twitter, Facebook,
Yeah.
like all the social media, all the